Hey, I'm Alan. Welcome to Broz Fitness. Welcome to today's yoga. My goal is not just to create some videos, but to inform and motivate you. So comment, subscribe, or follow along at brosfitness.com. Today we'll be moving through a naked yoga sequence. I invite you to wear underwear or whatever feels comfortable. Remember, this is your practice. Today we'll be moving through asana and pranayama intended to cultivate a sense of relaxation. I respectfully request everyone turn off your mics and turn off your mics and your cameras so that everybody can see and hear me clearly. I have a pair of blocks and a towel. You probably want both of these things and some water. When you're ready, meet me on the mat in a comfortable seated position. I also have a yoga towel with me today just in case. Inhale, send your arms to the sky. Exhale, press your palms together in front of heart center. Close your eyes. Engage constriction of the throat to start to activate your Ujjayi breath, feeling the sensations of the sound of oceans, the ocean's waves crashing. Go ahead and set an intention for today's practice, whether it's to make it all the way to the end, to stay through Shavasana, or to make it deeper into a pose that you've been feeling particularly challenged by. Whatever it is, keep your eyes closed, your gaze softened, keep your attention on your breath. Inhale, send your arms to the sky, open your eyes, or bring your gaze back into focus. Set one hand out to the side, and go ahead and start to bring your other arm, your opposing ear, down to your shoulder. I'm bringing my left down to my left shoulder. Press your palm into the side of the wall next to you. If you'd like to, you can go ahead and bring a little bit more of a neck stretch by lightly touching the top of your forehead. And come back to center. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, left arm out, press into the left side wall. Bring your other arm down and start to drop your right ear down to your right shoulder. Come back to center. Inhale, look up, plant both of your palms behind you. Start to engage the low belly, knit the ribs in. Drop the shoulders down your back. Inhale, arms to the sky, and exhale, press out through both palms to the side walls. Today we're going to be moving through Sun Salutation A, Sun Salutation B, modifications of those probably, and as well as some other hip openers, some neck opening practice. Continue to press out into the walls next to you. Drop the shoulders down. Keep the natural curvature of the lower spine. And inhale, send your arms to the sky. Exhale, press them forward. Go ahead and flip them, bringing your fingertips facing down. Bring your fingertips to the ground and start to hinge forward just very lightly. Don't bring it too intense. Try and knit the triceps down to bring the biceps level and parallel. Extend the arms. Take advantage of the finger stretch while we're here. Come out of the bend in your hips and try and bring some stretch into your fingertips. And when you're ready, send your hands to the sky, prayer pose in front of heart center. Inhale. Exhale out through your mouth. Take 3 more rounds of that. Inhale. And out through your mouth. 2. 3. Inhale, arms back up. Drop your right arm over your left, fingertips into your right palm. Come into eagle arms. Bring the elbows up, drop the shoulders back. Try and engage the low belly. Keep the natural curvature of your spine. Inhale, arms to the sky, and exhale, left arm over right. Tuck your right fingertips into your left palm. Inhale, come over your knees, press your palms into the mat, and send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Knit the biceps forward, triceps back, engage the low belly, look towards the ground or your navel, whichever is accessible for you. If this is a little too challenging for your practice right now, you can always come down into child's pose. Keep your Ujjayi breath activated. Bend your knees, bring your heels up, and straighten your legs on an exhale. Bringing your hips up higher just a little bit. Heels high, knees low. Walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale all the way down. Inhale, send your arms to the sky. Exhale, prayer pose. Press your hands out to the side walls. Drop your shoulders down. I might lose a hand, so I'm going to turn off this fan here. We'll see if that works. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down to your toes. Inhale, bend your knees, press into your upper thighs, and straighten through the tailbone all the way to your head. Maintain the natural curvature of the lower spine. And exhale, palms down to the mat. Inhale, bring your right leg back. Drop your right heel down, hands to the sky, warrior one. Bring your right hip forward, left hip back. Try and find balance through the hips. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, cactus your arms out. Engage the belly, engage the low belly, knit the ribs in, find extension through the back leg. And exhale, drop your arms down to the earth. Send your left leg back, chaturanga. Come down, knees, chest, chin pose. And inhale into Cobra. Just Cobra for now. Exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Bend your left leg, bend your right leg, send it up to your hands. Drop your left heel down, keep your left foot out about 45 degrees, and bring your arms to the sky. If you've let your mind wander away from your breath, notice your thoughts and bring them back to your breath. Right hip back, left hip forward. Cactus your arms. And inhale back up. Sweep the back heel up. Drop your hands to the mat and bring your foot up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale down. Arms to the sky. Take a mini back bend if it's in your practice, and exhale, prayer. Palms together in front of you, prayer pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale all the way down. Press your palms into the mat. Walk or jump to the back. Come down, Chaturanga, and inhale into Cobra or upward facing dog. If you're joining me in Cobra, make sure your legs are engaged. Support the low back. Come over your toes, send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Bring your biceps forward, triceps back. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. This will be our third breath. Inhale. 4. 5. Heels high, knees low. Walk or jump to the back, front of the mat, sorry. And inhale, halfway lift. I'm trying to get that yoga jump. Press your palms into the mat and send your arms to the sky. Press your palms together. Take a mini back bend if it's in your practice. And exhale, press your palms together in front of heart center. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, swan dive down. We got 3 more of these. Let's get going. Hands to your shins. Press down. Walk or jump to the back of the mat. Come down. Chaturanga into Cobra or upward facing dog. Over your toes, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heels high, knees low. Walk or jump to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, find an extreme bend. Bring your chest over your thighs. Press into the mat. Send your arms to the sky. Find a mini back bend if it's in your practice. And exhale, prayers. Palms in front of your heart. Prayer pose. Close your eyes. Bring your attention back to your practice. If you've let your mind wander, acknowledge your thoughts. Hey, thoughts. Bring it back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your hands down to Tadasana or Samastitahi. Whichever practice you have, stay consistent to your identity. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale. Swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend from the tailbone to the crown. Straighten your left leg. Bend your right. Left arm down. Oh, sorry. Right arm down, left arm up. Try and bring your left hip forward, right hip back. Balance your knees. And exhale down to the mat. Bend your knees. Bring your chest over them. Press your palms down. And start to straighten your legs. Left leg bent, right leg down. Left arm down, right arm up. Exhale, arm down, press into the mat. Bend your knees, bring your chest over your thighs. When you're ready, walk or jump to the back of the mat. Chaturanga. And inhale into Cobra or upward facing dog. Support the low back, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heels high, knees down, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale down. Arms to the sky. Touch your palms together for a mini back bend if it's in your practice. Bring your palms out. Come down into Cactus Pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm behind you, right arm in front. Keep the chest open. Feel as if you're pulling both hands away from your body, but keeping your shoulders connected. You can either move your gaze from your hands to the mid-room, all the way back towards your fingers. Press into the wall behind you. Wherever you're at, keep breathing. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, take the other side. Keep your right hip forward, left hip back. Keep openness through the chest. Engage the low belly. Knit the ribs in and inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Last one. Bend your knees, walk or jump to the back of the mat. Inhale into Cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale over your toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Take an extreme bend in your right knee, straighten your left. Biceps forward, triceps back. Switch sides, straighten your right, bend your right, straighten your left leg, bend your right. Heels high, knees low, straighten as you exhale. Look towards your hands, heels high, knees low, walk or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. Send your arms to the sky, press them together and bring them to a mini back bend if it's in your practice. And exhale, come back to center, drop your hands down, Salutation or Tadasana. Close your eyes, ground yourself through both feet and all four corners. Feel engagement in the inner thighs. And when you're ready, send your arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. This time, walk or jump to the back of the mat. Come down. Chaturanga into Cobra or upward facing dog. Over your toes, send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Look towards your hands. Send your right leg up. And bring your foot up to your hands. Drop your left heel down. Keep your left foot out 45 degrees. Bring your hands up. Second time, warrior one. Draw the low belly in. Right hip back, left hip forward. The cool thing is you can all see these subtle movements when I say right hip back, left hip forward. Drop your hands down. Walk your right foot back. Come down, chaturanga. And inhale into Cobra or upward facing dog. Over your toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Left leg up this time. Bring your foot up to your hands. Drop your right heel down. Kick your right foot out 45 degrees and inhale up. Warrior one on your left side. Drop your hands down, your shoulders down. When you're ready, drop your hands back down to the mat. Walk your right foot up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And slowly exhale down. Bring your toes and the insides of your thighs together and inhale up into chair pose. Sit your hips back. When you're ready, on your next inhale, come back up to center, drop your hands down, Salutation or Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale all the way down. This time, walk your right foot back. We'll take left side again. Arms up, warrior one. Your hips should be in a neutral forward position. Bring your right hip up. Try and bring your left hip back. Go ahead and drop your hands behind your head. Draw the low belly in. Find balance in the shoulders. When you're ready, bring your hands back up to center. Arms down to the ground. Walk your right leg up. Switch legs, left leg back. Drop your left heel down. Out 45 degrees, come up, warrior one. Press into all four corners of the front foot and the back foot. If you'd like to make more space for your hips, you can always bring your opposing, the back foot to the correct side of its mat. So left side. Drop your hands behind your head. Feel your shoulders relax. Engage the low belly, engage the ribs. Drop your arms down, send your right leg back, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Three more breaths. On your next exhale, send your right leg up and bring your foot up to your hands. Drop your left heel down, bring your left foot out 45 degrees, and windmill your arms up into warrior one. Balance through your hands, balance through your shoulders. Same thing, if you like more space for your hips, you can always make it. Take any subtle movements that you need to, and when you're ready, we'll go ahead and change our perspective. Keep your arms. Actually, we won't change our perspective today. Arm up, come up into crescent lunge, kick your left heel up, drop your hands back down, right leg back, stay in plank. Kick your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Left leg up this time. Bring your left foot up to your hands. Drop your right heel down, right foot out, come up for warrior one, and then swing your hips up to the right corner and come into warrior two. Take any subtle movements that you need to. And when you're ready, send your hands to the sky again. Come up for crescent lunge, drop a little bit into your knee, come down. We'll take our right foot up to our hands. We'll skip a vinyasa this time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, press them out. Drop your shoulders down. Inhale, arms up. We'll take our chair pose now. Drop your hips back. Straighten up. Send your arms to the sky. And exhale, prayer pose in front of heart center. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Notice if you've let your mind wander. Do your best to bring it back to your breath. Acknowledge your thoughts. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Press your palms into the mat, bend your knees, bring your chest over your thighs. Exhale, straighten your legs. When you're ready, walk your right leg back. We'll come into warrior two straight away. Find balance in your hips. Draw the low belly in. Keep your ribs knitted in. And lean forward in line. Take any subtle movements that you need to bring your shoulders over your hips, knee over ankle. Try and bring your left knee out. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and change our perspective. Flip your left foot forward to bring it parallel to the front and the back of the mat. Stay in 5-star pose. When you're ready, we'll take our right leg out, perpendicular to the back of the mat. Bring your right knee out. And we'll come into warrior two. Engage the low belly. It's strange when you can see yourself. Bring your hands down. Drop or try and bring your right knee out. And when you're ready, we'll kick our left heel up and swing our hands down, coming into Crescent Lunge or Runner's Lunge. Bring your left foot up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale all the way down. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, press out through both palms. We'll come back down, swan dive. Press your palms into your thighs. Try and bring balance. Bring your knees forward on the same plane as your second and your third toe. When you're ready, go ahead and walk your hands down. Keep the bend in your knees. Drop your chest over your thighs. Start to straighten your legs. This time we're going to walk our right foot back and drop down to our right knee. Keep your left knee over your left ankle. Drop your right foot down. And inhale will come in to low lunge. Engage the inner left thigh by pressing your left inside foot into the mat. Feel engagement through all four corners of the feet. Engage that low belly. Knit your ribs in. Shoulders down. Press your palms into the earth. Start to walk your left foot out to the left side, away from your hands, bringing your hands inside your body. Begin to drop the left knee out if it's in your practice today. Go ahead and bring your knee back up. And as you're ready, engage the right foot, engage the toes, bring your right knee up, press into the mat, and send your left foot to the sky. One-legged downward facing dog. Bend your left leg and drop your left foot behind your right side body. Come back to center and drop your left foot down, coming back into downward facing dog. Send your right leg up this time. Bring it up to your hands. Drop down on your left knee and drop down to your left foot. Engage the hip flexor by bringing your left foot back if it's in your practice today. And as you're ready, send your arms to the sky. As you're ready, drop your hands down to the mat and walk your right foot out. If you were like I am just now, I brought my left foot back because it engages my hip flexor a little bit more on my left side. If it's accessible for you, you can start to drop your right leg down. Ensure that you're facing forward. And when you're ready, start to draw your right knee up to your body. Engage the left toes. Draw that left knee up. And when you're ready, press your palms into the earth. Send your right leg to the sky. If it's accessible, don't drop it down. Find a bend in your right knee. And drop your right foot behind your body. Come back to center. Drop your right leg down. Press into the mat. Hips to the sky. And when you're ready, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Heels high, knees low. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. Bend from the hips. Bend from the waist, hinging there. If you need to, bend the knees. Drop your chest over them. And exhale, straighten your legs. Swing your arms up, bring your knees and your toes together, chair pose. Draw that low belly in. And exhale, drop your hands down, Tadasana, Samastitahi. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. As you're ready, if this is not in your practice today, that's totally okay. You can just bend one leg start to drop. Start to bring your left leg back. I've got my right knee bent. I'm showing the modification first. We're headed towards single leg splits, standing splits. So if you know where we're headed, you can get there. Engage your right leg. Start to drive your left leg up as you bend over your right knee. Keep both hips engaged. Try and bring balance. Left hip forward, right hip back. And when you're ready, drop the left leg down. Bend both knees. Drop your chest over your thighs. And exhale, straighten your legs. Engage the left leg this time, and we'll start to bring our right leg up slowly. Ensure that there's no extreme bend in your upper body. You can do so by grabbing some blocks. And then hinging your body over your left thigh. Drop your blocks out of the way and drop your right leg down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale all the way down to the mat. Walk or jump to the back. Bend your knees. Chaturanga. Inhale into Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Right leg up. Bring it up to your hands. Find a bend in your right leg. Bring your left heel down. Swing up into Warrior Two. Find whatever balance you need to. My heels are on the same plane. Engage your low belly. Engage. Knit the ribs in. Start to hinge forward with your right hand. Drop your right elbow down and swing your arm up for extended side angle pose. As you're ready, engage the core, start to come back up. Drop your left arm down to your left leg. Straighten your right arm up and look up towards your arm. Evolved Warrior. And when you're ready, go ahead and hinge forward. Draw your left heel up. Bring both feet parallel. Switch your stance. We'll stay here for just a second. Change your perspective. Your left leg should be facing forward this time. Draw your right leg down. Come up into Warrior Two. Draw the low belly in. Shoulders forward. Try and bring your left knee out just a little bit. And as you're ready, go ahead and start to hinge forward into your left hand. Drop your left elbow down. Right arm up. As you're ready, engage the core. Sort of bring yourself back up to center. Warrior Two. Right arm down to your right thigh. Left arm up to the sky. Look up. I take a subtle turn in my pelvis to bring it towards a neutral direction in the front of my foot when I take this. You can take whatever you'd like. As you're ready, bring your right heel up and windmill your arms back down to the mat. Bring your right foot up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Knees together. Chair pose. Last time. Prayer pose in front of heart center. We're going to take a twist here. Go ahead and hinge forward. Tuck your left elbow into your right knee. And begin to look towards the right side. Bring your right hip forward, left hip back. Find balance in your knees. Sit back into your glutes. If you can, go ahead and start to Widen your hands, coming into a crow variation. Otherwise, stay with me. Exhale, press your palms into the mat. Come back to center, chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, prayer pose. Start to hinge forward, inhale. And as you exhale, tuck your right elbow onto your left knee. Find balance in your hips. And start to twist to your left. As you're ready, drop your arms down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale all the way down. Send your right leg back. Inhale, arms up. Last set, I promise. Go ahead and start to drop your right heel down, come up into warrior two. Swing your right arm back up, come on into crescent lunge. Drop your hands down to the mat. Right arm presses into the mat, send your left arm to the sky. And exhale down. Send your left leg back, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. We'll take a bend in our right leg. Bring up to your hands. Drop your left heel down. Or no, let's not do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take everything we just took. Come into warrior two. Shoulders over hips. Stack your right leg over your right knee over your right ankle. As you're ready, come up. Bring your left. Come down. Drop your hands to the mat. Kick your left heel up. We'll come into crescent lunge. As you're ready, go ahead and come back down. Drop your left hand down. Send your right arm up to the sky. And as you're ready, drop your right hand down. Send your right leg back, or to send your left leg up. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale all the way down. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, prayer pose, close your eyes. Notice your thoughts. If you let your mind wander, acknowledge your thoughts. Notice anything that you're holding on to that's not serving you today. Bringing your attention back to your breath, to your intention that you set today. Inhale. And exhale, drop your hands down, Samastitihi or Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, press out through both palms. Draw the low belly in, knit the ribs in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Drop your right leg behind your left and come into a comfortable seated position. If you had your right leg forward, bring your left leg forward this time, or the opposite, whichever. I'm going to take a sip of water really quickly. As you're ready, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, prayer pose. Start to hinge forward if it's accessible for you. Press your palms into the earth. Draw your shoulders back. Inhale, arms up. Right arm behind your body, left arm to your right knee. Look over your right shoulder. Engage the low belly. Knit the ribs in. Inhale, arms to the sky, left arm to your behind you, right arm to your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Don't take it too far if it's not in your practice. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, drop them down. Come into Dandasana. Staff pose, legs out. As you're ready, start to draw your right leg in. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, come over your left thigh. press in towards your left foot. If you don't have a perfect, like a back straight while you're doing this, bring your hands up and try and bend from there and from your hips. Inhale, send energy into your right knee, into your right hip. And exhale, or inhale, send your arms up to the sky. Exhale, drop your left elbow to your left knee and straighten over your left side body. Draw the low belly in, knit the ribs in. And exhale, come back to center. Press your palms into the earth, come back into Tadasana. Bring your left foot inside. Don't set it on your knee if that happens to be a temptation. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, come over your right leg. Draw in the low belly, knit the ribs in. Make sure that you're not bending from the top of your body. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, drop your right elbow to your right knee and extend over the right side body. Inhale, come back to center. Send your left leg out, Dandasana. Bring both, actually, draw your hips forward. Start to walk your hands back, dropping your back down one vertebra at a time. Drop your right leg down. And inhale, send your arms above your body. Exhale, drop them down. We'll take two more variations of this. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, draw everything out of your belly through your mouth. Inhale, arms up. Exhale out. Inhale, bring your feet up towards your glutes. We're going to take bridge pose. Drop your hands right next to your thighs. Press your palms into the earth. Try and bring your shoulders back a little bit. And if it's accessible for you, start to press into both feet, drawing the hips up to the sky. Bring a block underneath your hips. I've got this a little bit above my sacrum. Not quite in my lower back, but just enough to make me feel supported. Today's practice is intended to help you feel a little bit more restored. Press into both feet, all four corners, especially those insides of your feet. Engage the inside thighs. If you'd like to continue into the pose deeper, bring your arms to the sky. Engage the low belly, knit the ribs in. Keep the curvature of the low spine, of the low back. If it's accessible for you, send your right leg up. Ensure that you're engaging through the left foot, not just balancing on the block. As you exhale, drop your right foot to the mat. Left leg this time. Engage that inside right foot. Press your left foot up to the sky. And exhale, drop your left foot down. Bring your block out from underneath you. If you have a towel nearby, this would be a great time to grab it. We're going to come into Davadakanasana. Go ahead and bring your hands to the mat. Send your soles together. Coming into a butterfly pose, bringing both legs out. As it's accessible for you, you can draw the hands up, palms to the sky. Soften your gaze or close your eyes if it's in your practice today. Try and relax your back down to the earth, feeling grounded from the root chakra to the crown. Keep your Ujjayi breath activated as your palms fly out. If it's accessible for you, you can start to walk your feet in closer towards your glutes. If you'd like to make this a more restorative pose, you can bring your blocks underneath your thighs and rest them there. Wherever you're at, keep noticing your breath. Inhale. Exhale out. As you're ready, start to bring your knees back together, pressing your palms into the earth. Bring your left foot out to the left side, right foot out to the right, and we'll drop our left knee in first. Come back to center, take your right knee in. As you're ready, bring your feet back together and inhale, bring them up to your chest. Exhale, drop them both down. Send your right leg back, right knee. Send your left leg out, your right knee up towards your chest. Grab your towel and bring the top of your towel around the top of your right foot. If you have a yoga strap, this is also an appropriate time for that instead. Press your right foot into your towel, feeling the hamstring stretch. Draw your low belly in. If you'd like to keep your knee bent the entire time, that's okay too. You're still getting the benefits of the pose. Grab the towel in your right hand, bring your left hand to your left hip, and start to drop your right leg down to your right side, coming into a variation of dancing Shiva pose. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, reach out with your left hand, drop. Draw your right foot to your left side. Go ahead and bring your right hand up and drop it out to your right side as well. Feel extension in your right leg, pressing into your towel, bringing a hamstring stretch, look to the right side. If it's accessible for you, that is. As you're ready, come back to center. Press into your towel, grab both sides. And exhale, drop your right leg down. Shake it out. Inhale, bring your left leg up this time, and we'll wrap our towel around the top. Inhale. Exhale, send your leg to the sky. Press into it. As you're ready, grab your towel in your left hand and start to draw your left foot to your left side. If you need to keep a bend in your knee, that's okay. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Oh yes, I always switch sides for this one. As you're ready, bring your foot back up to center. Bring both hands on the outside and press into your towel. Grab your towel with your hand and start to bring your left leg over to your right side. Extend your left arm out. Coming into dancing Shiva pose. If you'd like to keep your knee bent, that's okay. Look towards your left side if it's in your practice today. Inhale, come back to center, but grab both sides of the towel. Press into your towel, heel to the sky. And exhale, drop your left leg down. Shake it out. Bring your feet out to their respective sides, right to right side, left to left. Left knee in. Bring that natural curvature back to your spine. And as you're ready, go ahead and draw your knees in. Take the heads of your knees and rotate the heads of your femur inside the acetabulum. Feel the stretch in your glutes. Taking a sort of child pose in a supine position. Inhale, legs back together. If it's accessible for you, go ahead and straighten your legs up to the sky, coming into waterfall pose. Drop your hands down. It's okay if you come into a variation of this with just one foot where you bring one leg up, or alternatively, you can always do it against a wall. Just make sure you bring your glutes up towards the wall. I'm not as close as I should be, but I hope you get the point. Gauge the feet. And drop your heels down to the mat. Inhale, bring your legs in. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. When you're ready, drop your right leg down to the earth. Stretch it out. Take your right hand to your left knee. And we'll begin to bring our left leg over to our right side, bringing our left arm out. Inhale, bring your left arm to the sky. Grab your left knee and bring your knees back home. Walk it out. Shake it out. As you're ready, inhale, bring your knees back up to your chest. Rotate the femur heads inside the acetabulum, the hip socket. Draw your knees in. Inhale. And exhale, send your left leg out this time. I'm going to switch sides so that I can get the full pose. Right leg in. Left hand to your right knee. Begin to draw your right knee over your left side. Bring your right arm out if it's accessible for you, and you can begin to look towards it. Inhale your right arm to the sky, grab your right knee and bring your knees back home. Go ahead and walk it out, shake it out. Take any subtle movements that you'd like. Bring your right foot out to your right side, left foot out to your left. Drop your left heel down, right heel down. Find balance in your spine. Neutralize your spine back to center. And as you inhale, bring your knees up to your chest. Rotate your head, the femur heads inside your acetabulum, bringing a stretch to your glutes, the inside thighs, outside thighs, all your legs. And as you're ready, go ahead and bring your knees up to your chest. Inhale. Exhale, hug them down just a little bit closer. Remember what you came to practice for today. whatever intention that you set for today's practice. Inhale. Exhale, hug your knees in just a little bit closer. Give yourself a big hug for making it to practice today. Start to bend your knees. Grab the outsides of your feet and come in to happy baby pose. Go ahead and take the baby wherever you want. If you'd like to move your fingers, your peace fingers, wrapped with your thumbs inside to the middle, to your big toe, that's okay. Otherwise, you can bring your hands on the outside and feel a stretch in your shoulders. If you'd like to take any subtle movements, take the baby anywhere you want to go. Perfect. As you're ready, bring your feet back together and start to drop your heels towards the earth. Walk your left leg out, right leg out. Take it to the other side. If you have a yoga blanket with you, this would be a great time to grab it. We're very shortly going to come into Shavasana. Any blocks, any towels that you have, grab those too. As you're ready, if you have a yoga blanket, bring your neck to the low side. Start to wrap your yoga blanket underneath you. I'm not succeeding on this today. There we go. As you're ready, inhale, bring your knees up to your chest, and exhale, extend them out. Drop your hands to the earth and start to feel relaxation as you inhale. Feel the belly, the chest, and the mid-chest. Exhale it out. Start to feel relaxation reverberating from your core towards your chest and your hips. Inhale, fill the belly, the chest, and the upper chest. As you exhale, start to feel release from your shoulders, your thighs. Your knees come down maybe just a little bit closer to the earth. Inhale, fill the belly, the chest, the mid and the upper chest. Exhale, start to feel relaxation from your core towards your fingertips, relaxing your forearms, your toes, cease any movement that they have as your calves relax. Inhale, fill the belly, the chest, and the upper chest. As you exhale, start to feel completely relaxed as you lose yourself in your breath, coming into Shavasana. Start to quicken your breath. If you'd like to pause me, now would be a great time, and I will give you a moment to do so. Start to wiggle your fingers, bringing movement back to your calves and your forearms. Start to move your toes around, ankle movement in your wrists. When you're ready, inhale, send your arms to the sky. And exhale, drop them down, take a good morning stretch above. And start to walk your feet back towards your glutes. Go ahead and drop your knees to one side and press into the mat, coming up into a comfortable seated position. As you're ready, inhale, send your arms to the sky. Bring them down in front of your third eye in prayer pose. The light in the teacher in me acknowledges and appreciates the light in the teacher in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Alan. I'll be around for a little bit. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.